Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen. I'm looking at a package of 1 minute oat hair, and I picked it up and I was thinking I'm gonna make some oat bites, or call it granola if you want to. And I was kind of toying with the idea of not putting in nuts because I would want my son to be able to take it to school, but I doubt very much that he's gonna take it to school, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some nuts in. However, before I do that, I think I want to do a recipe that's on the package here. And it says that it is chewy oatmeal cookie. And so I'm going to go ahead and try it. 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. One of the things too is, check this out. I just finished baking this cornmeal pudding, and it doesn't have a lot of slush because I didn't use a lot of coconut oil nor a lot of butter in it, but it's pretty soft, right? And so my hubby just told me that we're going to be changing gas companies, and the reason why he's changing gas companies is because he's getting it cheaper. Now we can spend up to $1,000+ on propane, right? We can spend up to $1,000+ to fill our propane tank. And he is telling me that the company that he's going with, just off the bat, getting the same amount of propane, we're going to save $300. Now that's big saving. My only thing is, we do have some propane left in the tank. And when we came here, we did that. We changed companies. Not only did we change companies, but we actually relocated the propane tank. The propane tank was in the front of the house. Like, here I am. I like that. To me, that didn't look too good. So we got them to move the propane tank to the back here, right? Now, when the people came to pick the propane tank up at the front, I'm not sure what they did, but according to them, they had to waste propane, so they charged us a few $100s. There was propane in the tank, my friends, and instead of giving us money back, they charged us money because they said they wasted propane. So I am thinking that although they told him, my husband, that they will refund for what's left in the tank, I don't trust them. So I'm going to go ahead and do some baking and see if I can use some more of that propane that's in the tank, right? So I think I am going to double this recipe. Therefore, I am going to need 3 cups of all-purpose flour. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and gather everything quickly. I think we have all our ingredients now, so I am gonna get started. I've already turned on the oven. Let's get started. So as I said, I am using the recipe from the bag, and the first thing I need is 3 cups of all-purpose flour. It's a bit wet. I used it earlier when I was baking the cornmeal cake. Good thing about these cookies is they won't have any nuts, so my son can take them to school. Okay, here is our all-purpose flour. I'm gonna need it. It's 2 cups. I am gonna put 3, 1.5, 3, that would be 4.5 cups. How much? 3 cups. Okay, so I'm going to need 3 cups of oatmeal, which means it's going to be 6 cups of oatmeal. So I think just doubling it is fine. So that's 3 cups of flour. Get the flour out of the way. So I am supposed to whisk together flour, baking soda, and salt. How much salt does it say? 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And this is a teaspoon. This is a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And how much baking soda? 1 teaspoon. So 2 teaspoons of baking soda. Let me check again. 1 teaspoon. So 2 teaspoons. Okay. I'm gonna put it through the strainer so I don't end up with any clumps of baking soda. Okay, we're good. I put 2, yeah, I did. I put 2. Now, you know what? I didn't ask for any cinnamon. I'm going to put some cinnamon in there. I like my cinnamon. Okay, now I'm going to mix this together. In a large bowl, use electric mixer to beat butter with brown sugar until fluffy. Okay. How much butter? 1 cup? Ooh, that's a lot of butter. Just even 1 cup. That means I would have to use 2 cups. So I would have to use 2 of this of butter. That's a lot of butter. I'm not going to use all that butter. I'm just going to go ahead and this is less than 2 cups, but it's quite a bit of butter. So I'm just going to use what's in here. I don't think, why would I need all that butter? No. And the sugar, how much sugar are they asking for? Oh, down here. Baking soda, egg. 1.5 cups of sugar. That would be 3 cups of sugar. I'm just using 2 cups of sugar. I am just using 2 cups. I am reducing the butter and I'm reducing the sugar. These are my pieces of bread that I keep in the sugar to keep the sugar loose. enough sugar. Okay, so I'm gonna have to mix these together. I think I can get rid of this basket. Again, my mixer. Multitasking. They say there is nothing as multitasking. What do you think? Do you think you can multitask? Multitask? Oh, I need to put the bread back. And guys, do you believe you can multitask? Is there a thing like as multitask? Okay. Now let's see. Whisk, 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 whisk. Come on. Ay, ay, ay. I don't get this. Why is it falling back out? Okay, let's see. No? It's falling out. Okay. Oh, come on. See, it's still so okay, let's take this out. Let's use these. Oh yeah, yeah. Here's this no problemo. Let's do this. There we go. Let's see if I let you guys in through the door. Did I let you in? Yeah, I think I did. To mix the egg, no, the butter and the sugar until fluffy. Here wondering if my bowl is going to be big enough when I put the oatmeal in. Does this look bigger? Might be bigger. Might be, might not be, I don't know. I'll see. That's fluffy enough for me. I'm gonna go ahead and add my vanilla. 2 dashes of vanilla, so maybe just about a teaspoon. And then I have 2 eggs. I'm doubling the recipe, and I'm supposed to have 1 egg, so 2 eggs. Our Farmer Dan's chickens have stopped laying, so I haven't eaten any eggs since December. My hubby's buying the white egg at the supermarket, but I don't want any white egg. I've been spoiled by Farmer Dan's brown eggs, so I'll wait until the chickens start laying again in spring. Although he promised that he would take a dozen or a dozen and a half for us, but I haven't seen him yet. Well, I've seen him as we've gotten wood delivery, but he hasn't taken any any eggs yet. Okay, so I'm supposed to mix this until combined. It's combined. So let's see what's next. Add flour mixture, beating on low speed until combined. Stir in oats and mix well. So I'm supposed to go ahead and add the flour mixture. Did it say stir until combined? On low speed. So I'm supposed to use this on low speed. Okay. Yeah, that's a lower speed. Get this out. Okay, now stir in oats and mix well, which means that I don't need this. I'm just supposed to stir it in. This is pretty tight. This is pretty tight. So what's going to happen when I put the oatmeal in there? If it gets too tight, I'll put a little oil in it, because I was supposed to put more butter. Maybe more butter would make it looser. So let's see how much oatmeal. 3 cups, which means that I need 6 cups. So this is 2 cups. Do you think I should put some raisins or cranberries in? I don't like to bake a cookie without adding something to it. Yeah, I'm gonna put a little oil. About 2 tablespoons of oil. Okay, so I need to put 2 more. Just curious, let's see what I do after this. Arrange oven racks in top and bottom thirds of oven. Preheat oven to 350. Line 2 baking sheets with parchment paper. Form a round tablespoon of dough into a ball. Place on baking sheet and flatten slightly to 1/2 inch or 1 centimeter thickness. Repeat the remaining dough, placing cookies 2 inches apart. Okay, let's measure 2 more cups, and that's good. So that's all the oatmeal I'm gonna add. I'm feeling like if I wash my hands and put my hand in there to get the oatmeal incorporated, that will be a better deal than to use the spoon. My fingernails are clean. I cut them recently. I don't keep long fingernails. Do you know what I'm thinking right now, guys? I'm thinking if I knew I wouldn't have doubled it. Oh. Still pretty shelly. I need 3 cups of flour. I was supposed to do 2 cups and I did I did maybe 1 cup and a little oil. Maybe that's why it's so shelly still. But let's work with it and see what happens. So this is what I'm gonna do. I had already turned on my oven. I'm gonna cancel that. I'm gonna put away some stuff. And because it's getting late, I'm gonna go ahead and look about dinner. I'm gonna put it in this so I can cover it. And I'll get back to this. Join me again to see what comes out of it. Okay. let's leave that. Nice. Now, okay. Still pretty shelly. It's supposed to be 1 egg, and I put 2. The only difference here is the butter. Like, I didn't put as much butter. Maybe I should have cut back on the oatmeal. Because look at this. It's still so loose. Like, you can't form these things into balls. They're just loose. What am I going to do with it? Maybe the measurements of the recipe wasn't good already. Maybe it just wasn't good. I missed maybe they missed the liquid. There's no liquid. It didn't call for any liquid, but I'm going ahead and using some liquid. Or maybe I'll just put my hand in there like when I'm kneading dumpling. Now this will help it to stay together. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely will. It was just so loose. How are you gonna form balls with them and they're so loose? I don't know. Okay, let's get the party started. Okay, let's see if this thing could do it. Ooh, cool. And then then I just press it out. Cool. I'm liking this.
Ooh. Well, they didn't say to put any liquid, but I had to do that because it just wasn't staying together. I think I'm going to do them all and then I'm going to go back and flatten them. Okay. I find that it's sticking to my hand and so I just got myself some water. So I'm just going to wet my hand when I'm doing it. Yeah. Oh, I didn't stuff it good enough. There we go. 4 across. Okay, that's the oven, y'all. Okay, cool. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 for 24. Looks like I'm going to have batter left over. We see. Maybe I can stuff them in some muffin trays. Okay. Now, I was a bit zealous when I doubled it. Okay. So, I am going to flatten them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, you will definitely see what they look like when I'm done. I will show them to you. Doesn't matter what they look like, I'll show them to you. There we go. So, okay, let me put it over here. So I don't want to stick them in the oven until I'm done everything here. Because look, I have a bunch left in here. So I think I'm going to get some muffin trays. I'm going to use this muffin tray because, and I'm not going to put any muffin paper in there because I find that they stick. Not sure why, but they stick. 1, 2. But you see my trials here, I didn't even oil it. Let's see if it will do fine. Oh, Lordy. And there is oil. There's oil in the batter. So I don't see why it should be sticking that much. Yeah. I'm gonna attend to my chicken soon. Okay. Now, let's do a thing here with them. Just gonna flat. Okay. I think I am gonna put this higher up. And I'm going to put this up here. Okay. I am going to put you in here. Then you in here. And you down here. There we are.
I have some pepper and I am going to go ahead. I'm just going to dump the whole thing in. So a little vinegar, that's okay. That's okay. Uh-oh. That's good. That is good. Not put in anything else in it. I'm going to go ahead and do my... veggies in this saucepan. Tossing them all in, and I'm just going to put a little salt, a little pepper, a little garlic, and I'm just going to cover it. Too bad at all. They do not look too bad at all. What's going on here now? Oh, cool. nice. So I might be able to modify the recipe and make it my own. Okay. Still have a little bit to go. Okay, my chicken is done. And they are done too. Except we like crunchy vegetables. So I think it's about time to share, my friends. I like to put a little extra virgin olive oil on the veggies. There we go. Dinner is ready. Here's my dinner, guys. My rice and pinto beans. My chicken. It's not curry chicken, but I did put some turmeric in it. So it has a little yellow tinge, but it's more like just a stew chicken with lots of garlic and pepper and onions and all my other seasonings. Okay. I'm gonna let them stay for maybe about 5 minutes or so, and then they'll be good to go. Until then, guys, we're gonna have some dinner, so we'll check back when the cookies are done so you can see what they look like. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. I didn't show you when I was baking my cornmeal cake or pudding, but it tastes good. I just tasted a piece. It has a little fluff on the top too. Tastes so good. Hopefully I can remember the proportions of the ingredients that I used. When I sit a little later on, I'm going to try to see if I can recall and write it down so I can use it again. As for the cookies, it came out decent. I think there are 42 of them in here. We had 2 already. So they have cookies to last them for the week to snack on. They have cornmeal cake. And if you can remember, I put some of the batter in the muffin tins. Came out similar to how the cookie came out, just that it's thicker, right? Yeah, so you can always eat something like that with some yogurt or some berry compote or something. Thank you guys so much for being here. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hope to see you again soon.